Hey guys, alright, I am back, and in this video I want to talk about something that people have asked me about, and I never thought about making a video about it, but here we are. Alright, so the legal situation of marijuana in Spain. Alright, so if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now, so that way you'll get updates on any new videos, and you'll learn more about Spain, or at least from a foreigner's perspective. Alright, so yeah, some people have asked me about marijuana in Spain. Is it legal? Is it illegal? Or what the status is? So if you smoke marijuana, you're definitely going to be interested in what I have to say. If you don't smoke marijuana, well, watch it anyway and share this video with your friends that maybe smoke marijuana and want to come to Spain. All right, so to answer this question, it's a gray area, okay? So it's decriminalized, so you can get a fine, but you won't go to jail. But it's okay. There are places, marijuana clubs, where you can smoke in the club. They sell the marijuana for immediate use. The majority of the clubs are in Catalonia. I think there's like over 500 in Spain, and 400 of them are in Catalonia. Um, Believe it or not, there's one here in Fuerteventura. I was very surprised. If you are in Fuerteventura and you're interested, it's located in Puerto Rosario, the capital. Um, the building is a big white building with the marijuana leaf, so you cannot miss it. Okay, you'll see it. So I bet you're wondering, okay, well, how do you get into these clubs? All right, so it's different per club. I've actually been to one in Barcelona. Most of these clubs are invite only, so you actually need someone to invite you. When I was in Barcelona, one of my friends, she invited me because she had a membership. When you go in, some of the clubs require you to pay like a monthly membership, and others just like a one-time deal. Now, I cannot speak for all of the marijuana clubs because I've only been to one, but when I was there, okay, I'll start from the beginning. First, when my friend took me there, she met with one of her friends that worked there. And I guess like the owner wasn't accepting any more members. So when we were actually in the room, when they were registering me and putting in my information, um, the owner was like, who is this? And they told him, oh yeah, he's been a member for a while. He just hasn't, came for a while. So he said, oh, okay, yeah, okay. And then that was it. But basically, I needed my passport, and yeah, that was it, just my passport. I was just new to Spain, so yeah, they didn't ask me for like any other information, just your passport, and then you have to pay. I think I paid like 20 something euros, and some will require you to be a resident at least or a citizen, and they'll require like Spanish documents. But the one I went to, just the passport. They were like, "Oh, you're American? Yeah, just give me your passport," and that was it. After they gave me this little card, it was, I don't even know where I put it, but it had a number on it, and that's like my, I guess, member number or whatever. But the card was like this small purple stick, and it's somewhere in the house. Now, when you go inside, you'll see couches, tables. There's like this little area where they sell snacks, drinks, and of course, weed. Um, yeah, it's a pretty cool place. Even if you don't smoke, it's like a cool place to go. They had like a pool table and things like that, and people were just sitting down, just enjoying themselves. Um, the quality of the marijuana, in my opinion, is not as good as something you would find in the U.S. I mean, when I lived in Washington, it was legal, and you go to, the store, and they had menus and different strands, and you can choose whatever you want. And I think maybe this might be the reason, is because in the US where it's legal, the states where it's legal, you have more control over the type of marijuana that you have. But here it's like you get whatever is available. So I think that may be a big difference. Um, Also, here hash is actually more popular than the actual herb. So if you don't know what hash is, it's like this block of marijuana, that they melt. It's like hard, but you smoke it with like tobacco, and you roll it and things like that. But because that's easier to get. But yeah, it's, it's whatever. If you're here and you are a smoker, you'll probably just take whatever you can get. But yeah, it's not the same as the US at all. Now, I do know a few people that actually grow marijuana. Now, this is illegal. People grow it in like their garage, or they have like a specific room where they do this. But if it's outside and the police sees it, they can fine you up to 30,000 euros, depending on how many plants you had or whatever. So, if you decide to grow it, you might want to do it in secrecy. Also, I want to let you know that the laws are slightly different in each autonomous community. So, for example, in Andalusia, um, the laws are, it's very great even for the marijuana clubs, because I guess they didn't agree to the rules that the government set for marijuana. So, if you are in southern Spain, remember this because it's very important. Also, I wanted to add, yeah, the reason why they say, um, they sell it for immediate use, because in these clubs, the clubs have to be nonprofit in order to do business. And if you smoke it inside, you are safe. The police won't enter or do anything like that. But if you go outside, then it's completely different. So the clubs are like safe zones, and the government expects the people to smoke it the minute that they buy it. So that's why, if you do go to these clubs, they want you to purchase it and smoke it while you're there, not to purchase it and then leave. So this is something you also want to keep in mind if you decide to go, smoke with your friends. But other than that, that's pretty much how it works around here. If you do come to Spain, I would probably say the best place, to do marijuana would probably be in, Catalonia, especially Barcelona, because like I said before, they have the most clubs. So you won't. I mean, they're like literally everywhere. You won't have a problem. Just remember though that it's invite only. So if you have friends, um, that are a part of the club, ask them to invite you. The one here, I had a friend. He went back to Italy, but he was living here, and he was part of the club here on the island, and he invited me once, but I never went. Especially because you have to pay, like, on this one you have to pay a monthly fee, and yeah, I'm not like this everyday smoker, so I said no, that would be crazy. But it was a cool experience, for the club that I did go to in Barcelona. It was really cool. Yeah, so keep all that in mind should you come to Spain and you're worried about how those laws operate. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope that I was able to answer these questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll read them, I'll answer, don't worry. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Hasta luego. Ciao.